told you.
Okay.
You have one?
Gather in, guys.
Okay. Come on.
Did you give her some? No, I don't know. She found something.
We don't need one.
Cream and you'll be all right. You don't need it.
Alex was a passionate teacher here at the museum and all over Virginia, really. And
Speak closer to the mic, please.
yeah, and he
Because
always,
my aunt has to hear it.
Oh,
so,
yes.
yes.
he always talked about lilacs being his favorite flower and his mother's favorite flower. And Celeste and Alex were in Riga, and they visited the mass grave where they think his mother's life ended. And there,
Because of the lilacs.
at the mass grave, there were lilacs growing and blooming at the time
Right.
you were there. So when you and many of us here were in Haltern in 2008, when Alex was honored as an honorary citizen of the town, and when the school was named for him, Rita, my daughter, and I stayed with Anita Lane. And later, Lindsay stayed with her too. And Lindsay made the film. Lindsay Stone made the film about that whole event, that tremendous time. And in Anita's backyard were lilac bushes, and they had just finished blooming. So I took some of the seeds and put them in a little plastic bag and brought them home and planted in flower pot, and it grew. And what we have here is the little tree that grew from those seeds from Haltern. So, and Jay, thank you, allowed me we planted it here, and he also agreed to a plaque. And the Benstock family participated in paying for that plaque,
Along with Celeste.
along with Celeste.
And along with you.
And I.
So, but you're part of our family, so it's good.
Yes. And then Jay paid the gardener to clean up his garden and get it looking as beautiful as it looks. It really does. So here we are, and I'll turn things over to Esther.
Well, first of all, I'd just like to thank you so much for your effort and to bring this to fruition. I know it certainly makes me feel very wonderful for you to have done something like that. And I'm very grateful for all of you that knew Alex, and he was a special part in your lives as well, to be here today. And Jay, most of all, thank you for allowing us to do this, to hopefully keep it growing, and the remembrance is there. And
Now, and Cantor Cohn is with us to recite Kaddish. I don't know at what point we do that. After we unveil it? I think so.
yeah,
Okay. Esther.
yeah. Should I go behind it?
You have to go.
Okay, I will.
I don't
I'll go
want
behind
to.
it.
It's a little bit soft
All my kids
in
could
here.
come
Be
with
careful.
me, you know.
You're busy. There it is. It says, this lilac tree originated in Haltern am See, Germany, the birthplace of survivor and passionate teacher Alexander Lebenstein, 1927-2010, planted in memory of Alex and his parents.
Beautiful plaque. Beautiful.
Thank you, Bob Reinhardt.
Yes.
It was made through National marking products. Cantor.
That's beautiful. Oh, I did want to say, excuse me, one more thing. Even though Alex's sons, David and Danny, could not be here today, nor Jan, my cousin, and their cousin, as well as Alice, who is the last one in our family, they're in our thoughts right now.
Perhaps a memorial prayer, perhaps a memorial prayer in cottage, or that's cottage. Memorial prayer for Alex.
Elo aslichot anun verachum erech hapayim verave chesed hamitzecha barad pesha ve'akravat yesha u'menucha nechona tachat kanefe hashechina v'malol kiddushim utorim kezohar harakyam azeirin et nishmat Alexander ben Nosen shalach leolamo ana balarachamim zakra lo letova kol zechuyotav v'tzidkotav v'aretzot ha'chaim ובטח לו שערי צדק והרע שערי חמלה וחנינה בסתר כנפך שתראו לעולמים וצרור בטרור החיים את נשמתו אדוני ונחלתו וינוח בשלום על משכבו ונאמר Amen. May God on high continue to take positive accounting of Alex's legacy and all the wonderful deeds that he performed with us.
Amen.
We continue to treasure those and keep his neshama with us, and he lives by his good deeds. The Kaddish, Yit Kadal, the Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, the Alma, Yivrach, Yirutei, the Yamlich Malchutei, the Chaye Chol, the Yomei Chol, the Chaye Dechol, Beit Israel, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי תקודשם בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תוש בחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. And remember me for a blessing.
Would anybody else like to have some thoughts and anything that would be proper this time? Please feel free.
Good idea.
I think Alex was special to all of us in many different ways. I had a unique opportunity to get to know Alex in a very intimate way when I conducted his first interview for the Shoah Foundation, and it was really powerful. I never knew that I would be amongst the last people to see Alex. I think we were that evening before Alex died. And I never knew that I would help in his legacy. You're asked to help, but you never think you'll have to. So that was an honor to do that. And I'm proud to say that I have a grandson who's 3 months old whose name is Alexander.
Oh, really?
Because my daughter was so, and her husband were so touched by Alex and his legacy. And I have lots of pictures if you want to see.
Is there anything that you, within the Holocaust Museum and his work, that you were much part of it?
His work is not replaceable. And the thing that I carry with me almost every day is when he and I sat down on the bench where it says for Juden verboten, not for Jews, the day before he went in the hospital. And we had a discussion. And you know, people go to the hospital, you expect them to come out and we'll sit at a bench again and discuss all that. Unfortunately, this time it didn't happen. And we miss him greatly. There isn't a day that doesn't go by that somebody doesn't come in that had contact with him throughout Richmond, whether it was in a church or in a school or just somebody that wanted to know about the Holocaust. And Alex is a cornerstone in the museum.
It's significant that he was here the day before he went into the hospital because he was very sick. And that cattle car he arranged
Yeah.
to have it brought here.
He made a bet with you, didn't he? You bet him that he couldn't get a cattle car.
He got it.
He could get
And he got it. Is this sage?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. I thought it was one of those.
I think it's
I guess you took a movie, right?